name is Heather McCarthy if you are new here, and today's video is going to be my homeschool organization. So I've done a video showing my homeschool room, and I will link that up above if anyone has missed it. But over the past few months that we've been homeschooling, we started in late August here, I've just found a lot of things that did not work for us. If you remember, I had all of our curriculum on this shelf up here, and after a few weeks, I was just like, this is not working. Every day I was having to like search for pages and pull out pages. So I completely changed how I organize our homeschool and how I organized our curriculum. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that to you now. The first thing I did was I bought this big old tote. This thing. I wanted a clear one, but Target did not have it in clear. They only had it in black. So I got this in black. On the inside, I just have these green file folders. I'll link both of these down below, just in case anybody wants this. But basically, what I ended up doing was going and taking all of my curriculum out of the binding. So for next year, I've actually already ordered unbound copies. I took them out of the binding and put them in folders. So we are currently doing the Abeka 2- and 3-year-old program. So I have the arts and crafts with Button Bear right here. And this just has all of the pages that I ripped out of the book. So I have all of my books in here, all of the little activity books that, you know, I was ripping pages out literally every single day. Or if I was doing it once a week, I ended up with stacks of paper that were torn out of books that I had no idea what day they were for, what week they were for. I was digging through, you know. At first I was like, okay, every night I'm gonna pull out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. That didn't happen, all right? I was rushing to do it in the morning before we started working, and it just became an unorganized mess, which for me does not work. Then I transitioned to, okay, I'm gonna sit down on Sunday night, pull out all the curriculum for the week, and put it beside my desk. I had it sitting over here to the side. And that worked, but then I ended up with a stack like this of papers, a stack like this of like visual cards. And at the end of the week, sometimes I'd end up with worksheets left over. Like literally, I'd be like, okay, we're done for the week. And I'd be like, wait, why is there still this one here that needs to be colored? Why is this still here? So I ended up realizing that that did not really work for us either, because obviously I was missing something when I was going through the curriculum and pulling out what we were doing each day. I was missing something somewhere. And it was ending up at the end of the week, okay, well now color this random piece of paper that doesn't fit with what we did today. So that was why I went to this version, and I have individual folders labeled for every single day of the week, and I'll give you a close-up of this in a minute. But I have folders for every single day of the week, and I go through Sunday night. I'll go ahead and take out Fridays actually, because I just did that. But Sunday night, I go through, I pull out the pages that we need to do, I put it in the folder for the correct day, and I also will pull out the visual cards that we need to use. Unfortunately, the visual cards are still living up here. Because they are so huge, I don't know where else to put them, so they do still live on that shelf for right now, and the ones that I pull out to do for a week do live in a pile next to my desk still. Here, I'll go ahead and show you. This is the pile we did this week. There's just 3 cards for this week, so that was good. But these just live next to my desk, along with any books that we'll be reading, which I could put this in here. I mean, her books are still small enough. My daughter is only 2. Her books are still small enough that I could have slipped this into the folder for the day that we were going to read it. But this week, I did just leave it sitting over here with the folders. As you see, this week we were learning about firemen and firehouses and fire trucks. So I will link this book down below if anyone is interested in it. But yeah, I have my cards and my read alouds in a pile on the edge of my desk. And then this is all of her curriculum. And this I actually keep under the desk. And another reason I really prefer this system, because like I said, originally it was a ton of books up here. There was a ton, just so much stuff. It was so hard. And we live in North Florida. For anyone who is new to my channel, welcome, by the way. This video is a rambling ramble. But yeah, we live in North Florida, so we have to think about hurricane evacuations and fire evacuations, and, you know, we need to hit the ground running. We need to be able to get out of the house and go. I wanted to be able to, if we have to evacuate for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, you know, if the hurricane hits and we have to get out of here quickly, because I do tend to evacuate. We tend to go to my parents' house for hurricanes. I can grab this, get in the car and go, and I have Madison's curriculum. I might not have the visual pictures, like if I don't grab those cards, I might not have those, but I have the bulk of her curriculum right here. I could also quickly throw in the teacher guide and student guide, quickly throw those in there, and I can at least read the words, even if I don't necessarily have the picture that goes along with the words. So to me, when we started thinking like hurricane preparedness and what we need to do, my thought was like, this curriculum doesn't work. Trying to get all of this out of here, to throw it all in the car, to get out of here fast, it was just too much. So to condense it all into one simple box that I could just pick up and throw in the car is honestly so much easier for us. And I love the way this is working out so far. I've actually already bought Madison's 3-year-old curriculum, which was basically just more books for the same curriculum we've been doing. And I've already put those in here and labeled them all. So I bought these unbound. On the Abeka website, it does give you the option to buy unbound. So I bought these unbound, and literally all I had to do was stick them in a folder. Yeah, that is our new homeschool organization for actual physical papers. And I'm going to show you now what I do for actually like scheduling and planning out our home. To go ahead and actually plan out our daily homeschool, I use Homeschool Planet, as you can see on the computer behind me, and I will insert some clips of me using that. So this is my Homeschool Planet. As you can see, I have everything planned out for Madison this coming week. To add a class, you just click, and then you get this box, and you can choose all these different subjects. You can program your own subjects in, so I've made all of these. And once you select one, you can select who it's for, because you can put your whole family in here. And then you can also click this little blue hyperlink here that says more options. And this will let you plan longer reading assignments or repetitive assignments. That's how you plan so quickly in this program. As you can see here, I've done it with this read aloud of Little Women, and it broke up the whole reading over a course of a few days. Now, I know this sounds extreme for a 2-year-old curriculum. It sounds extreme to use a subscription-based calendar system. But at the same time, I love it. So I saw this on my friend Colleen over at Our Blessed Life. I saw this on her channel about a year ago when I was just debating homeschooling and just starting to learn about it. And I really was impressed with how it worked. But yeah, I was really impressed with how easy it was to schedule out the lessons. So I went ahead and did the free trial for the beginning of our curriculum. And after that first free 30 days, I did decide to subscribe to it just because it is so easy. Instead of pulling all of this out and flipping through, you know, day by day, week by week, what needs to be done, which as I already said, I was missing things when I was just flipping through here. Now, all of this is in my computer and it's pulled up on a calendar, and literally I could schedule this whole book. Because this is preschool, it takes a little longer because the lessons just aren't the same every single day, but I could schedule this whole book in probably an hour to an hour and a half, which is so much easier for me and so much more worth that time to just go through and schedule for the whole year. Or I've been doing it monthly. I've been going in once a month and scheduling the month, and that takes me like 15 minutes. So I'm going to show you what that looks like, but I absolutely love using this program. It is so easy to just plug and play. You can check mark what you've done, so that way you're not missing pages like I said I was earlier. No, everything gets done because it's in your computer and it's in your face, and you have to do it. If you don't do it and you go in tomorrow, it gives you a pop-up that says like, hey, you didn't do this. When do you want to reschedule it for? Like, you can almost hear it in that voice too. So I really love it. And I know it'll grow with us as we continue homeschooling in the future. Obviously, it is made more for older children who have actual curriculum and actual classes and core subjects and whatnot. It does the grading for you, or it keeps track of the grading for you. It keeps track of your attendance, your time, your days in school, your transcripts. It can do all of that for you in the future, which I think is really cool. I really am an organized person, so I really appreciate that. That is all for this video. I know it was super quick. I just wanted to show you exactly what we have been using in our homeschool and how we have changed our organization. So if you ever see another video, you're not confused as to why everything's not here anymore and why I'm pulling out this big honker. I love this new system. If y'all have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I will try to answer them. But yeah, this is my new favorite way to organize my homeschool, and I think this is how we're going to stick with as long as it will fit. Eventually her books might get too big. But for as long as we can, this is what we plan to do. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you would like to see more homeschool content, give this video a big thumbs up. If you are new, hit the subscribe button down below. My normal content is anything cleaning, homemaking, decorating, every Thursday and Sunday. If you are new, comment down below and introduce yourselves. And let me know, are you a homeschooling parent? Are you trying to figure out how the heck to organize your homeschool? Are you a new COVID homeschooler who's trying to organize, like, now there's all this stuff, what the heck do I do with it? Comment down below and tell me a little bit about yourself and let me get to know you. I will see you all in my next video on Thursday. Bye, y'all.